Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Very special evening here in the shul tonight with the Siyum on Masechtas Gittin. And everyone welcome. Special welcome to my good friend Irving Fishbaum, Talmud for a very long time. He's here from Staten Island. It's great to have you. We are now learning the Mishna Yomis. I'm recording it now because of the Siyum. See, I noticed there was one thing missing. So happy to see everybody that I get a little scatterbrained. A lot of people learn. I got a call today from a bar mitzvah boy who is now entering Yeshiva Riverdale. And last year on his bar mitzvah, he finished Shas with the Mishna Yomis. So he came and he made a Siyum HaShas. I was part of it. And I told him at the Siyum HaShas that, okay, so what are you doing now? So he asked for suggestions, so I said he should start with Masechtas Brachas. So he called me today that he's making a Siyum on Masechtas Brachas Shas, and his brother, who's going to be bar mitzvah next year, is already up to Negoim with the Mishnayos. So a lot of people listen to this, and I thank you for your tolerance of me always playing around with the machinery, so everybody has a chelik in it. We are learning Mishnah Ches and Mishnah Tes in the first parak of Rosh Hashana, sponsored by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Rabid, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. Also, Nishmas Chasi Bas Shlomo, Lefu Shalem Fel Yomis Mechai Yisara, and for the schus of Avram Binyamin Ben Shbemalki Yudis and family, by Yod Klugman and family, l'schus for my shver who's in Florida now having treatment, Avigdor Aryeh ben Rivka, also for Meir ben Chayesara. They should have a refuah shalema b'sech shachar Yisrael. Now in Eidos HaChodesh, somebody sees the new moon, the following in the next Mishnah are disqualified to give testimony about the new moon. Elu ein apsulim hamasakik bekuvya. This was people that bet on dice. Now, when you bet on dice, there's a problem because you really never think you're going to lose. So if you do lose, you don't really give over wholeheartedly to the other person the money. It's called an asmachta, and therefore a person that does so and engages in this kind of a pursuit is puzzled for testimony midrabanan. Umalve beribis, also people that give interest, loans with interest. Now, although that's of course an issa doraisa, but they're disqualified even though everybody that's involved in it did it with agreement. A person is still pasal le'edus. Umafricha yainim, this is like horse racing, except instead of betting on the horses, they bet on doves. V'seicherei shvius, people that do business, commerce with parish of shvius. V'avodim, and an Evet Kanani. Now, an Evet Kanani, of course, is pasal eidus. The only reason why we thought maybe it would be good is because since a korev is allowed to give eidus, according to Reb Shimon, I might think maybe an Evet Kanani too. Kamashmon, the Evet Kanani is not allowed. Ze'aklal, kol eidus she'ena isha ksherila. Any testimony that a woman cannot give testimony, afhein ein ksherila, they are also not permitted. This is coming to exclude to testify that a husband died in order for a woman to remarry because of a guna, that she shouldn't remain in a guna, just like they're makel to accept a woman, they also accept the testimony of the people mentioned in this Mishnah. Mishra es HaChodesh, again we're going back to Shabbos. Somebody saw the new moon, he's not well enough to do the walk. So then, you could take him on a donkey, even though mechamer is a problem of leaving a donkey on Shabbos, but you could do so. And you could take him afilu b'mita, even on a stretcher. V'im tzayda and if it's dangerous journey and people might be waiting to ambush them, loikim b'yadam makles, they could take arms with them, they could take staffs, they could take bow and arrows, whatever is necessary. And if it's a long journey, loikim b'yadam mezainis, they could even carry food, they could carry provisions. For the trip of a day and a night, as long as they could get there before the 30th day is over, because once the 30th day is over, then the 31st will be automatically Rosh Chodesh. But if they could get there until the 30th day is over, they desecrate the Shabbos. How do we know? The Yotzin Leidus HaChodesh, in order to give testimony about the new moon. Shenema Eila Moyadei Hashem, these are the festivals of Hashem. And remember, Rosh Chodesh determines when the 15th of Nisan will be for Pesach, when the 15th of Tishrei will be for Sukkot, when the 10th of Tishrei will be for Yom Kippur. Asher Tikru Aisam, that you should declare them b'moyadam, in their seasons. Now, b'moyadam is a code word. It says b'moyadam, that's afilu b'Shabbos. Even if it takes traveling on Shabbos in order to do so, we do so, and we're mechal Shabbos. Oh, we already finished the first parak of Rosh Chodesh. Right after Ma'ariv, everybody is invited to join us for the Siyum of Gittin and a gala Siyum. Chanani ben Akasha Amaratza Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Zaka Yisrael Yisrael Lefi K'chir B'Lem Torah Mitzvos Shenam Adonai Chafetz L'man Sitka Yagdil Torah V'Yadir.